taken home the very same day.
We managed to keep things pretty quiet after a morning round of rain and scattered thunderstorms, and once we got that break in the action, we finally were able to see the sunshine that we got warm us up into the lower 80s across much of the area. So it looked good overall from Indigo Sky, even with the morning cloud cover. But you were able at least to dodge the morning round of rain and storms, as we expected the other night. Mainly an issue for our far northeastern counties as we got the overnight hours underway and into this early morning. From that batch of rain and storms, about 0.2 of an inch on average, but you can see in this narrow corridor, the rain amount certainly added up about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in some of the heavier spots. But even though we're not seeing anything in our immediate area right now, there is a severe thunderstorm watch clipping Lynn, Bourbon, Vernon, Cedar, St. Clair, and Bates counties until 5 a.m. because of what's happening just to our north and northwest. This big cluster of thunderstorms, we've got a couple embedded tornado warnings wanting to clip parts of our area overnight. Not expecting any of the tornado threat ongoing around Topeka and Salina to head our way, but those are storms that we'll have to keep an eye on as we go through the overnight. Right now, though, we're quiet in Joplin, still a bit warm at 75, with the dew point at 61 and the humidity at 62%. Most of us are mainly in the mid 70s. Hard to believe that at 10 o'clock at night on this Saturday. They're all wanting to see if they can fuel these incoming thunderstorms as they begin to emerge out of north central and northeastern Kansas. These storms are primarily riding along a warm front draped across Kansas City and just to the north and east of our area, but we'll have to see if some of those southern storms can try and clip us overnight. Then we got to wait for this cold front to sweep through overnight. That's going to lead to a cooler Mother's Day for us with this lingering upper low near Montana, helping to aid the storm chances tonight for some of you. This wants to play a role in our forecast once we get beyond tomorrow morning. Let's break down this forecast here. At 10 o'clock, the thunderstorms to our north and west. But once we hit 1 a.m., the leading edge of the storms wants to start working into our northern counties. If this complex of storms was to do anything in terms of severe weather, it will be between 1 and 4 a.m. in our northeastern counties. Main threats here would be wind, then maybe hail. The tornado threat, it's not zero, but it's still looking pretty low considering the tornado threat wants to stay along the I-70 corridor on the Kansas side. But after these storms plow through, we'll still have to deal with some scattered rain and storms as we go into tomorrow morning. You can see how the severe thunderstorm risk map really pretty much lines up with what we're thinking. In our far northern counties, between midnight or 1 a.m. to about 4 a.m., wind and hail still, I think, are our biggest issues. Thankfully, these rain chances don't last all day, but even though we dry out in the afternoon tomorrow, we'll be behind that cold front, and with a northerly wind, temperatures are actually going to drop throughout the course of the day. We'll be at 63 in the morning, 55 at noon, and then only rebounding to about 57 across much of the area as we wrap up this weekend and for your Mother's Day afternoon. That upper low near Montana wants to keep some rain chances around Monday through Wednesday, and that in turn will keep us in the lower 60s for highs. Drying out Thursday and Friday, highs back in the mid 70s by Friday, Chris, and then another shot for storms by next Saturday.
Still pretty an active evening could be ahead for some of us tonight.
But regardless who gets it or who doesn't, we'll keep an eye on everything throughout